I never thought the day would come when I'd actually buy a sea monster off the internet. Yes, you heard that right. Today, I'm going to unbox some of the most terrifying living creatures I've ever ordered online. These aren't just weird-looking fish or exotic pets. Some of them are rumored to have razor-sharp teeth, monstrous size, and a bite powerful enough to snap through bone. And the craziest part? They're all alive. We had to rent a U-Haul truck and a forklift just to move these monster crates into my warehouse. Each box weighs hundreds of pounds, and the instructions on the sides literally say things like, "Caution, unlock at your own risk." When a box gives you a warning like that, you know something insane is waiting inside. But here's the plan. We're going to open each of these mysterious crates one by one and try to keep these terrifying monsters as pets inside our fish warehouse. But if they're too big or too dangerous, we won't be able to keep them at all. And trust me, after seeing what's written on these crates, I'm not sure if I'll even survive opening them. Crate 1, the Razor Fang Box. The first crate is called the Razor Fang Box. The label says, "Do not handle bare-handed. Respect my size. I can grow up to 7 feet long." I looked at my friend and said, "Dude, 7 feet long? That's literally the size of Shaquille O'Neal." And right below it, a chilling warning: I am a predator. I have been known to bite humans and drag them deep into my hole, refusing to let them escape. At this point, I realized, whatever's inside here is not your ordinary fish. This is a living chainsaw with fins. We slid the lock into place, my heart racing. I whispered, "Okay, be ready. Once I unlock this, you better back up. 3, 2, 1, click." The door creaked open, and then, boom, there it was. The biggest eel I've ever seen in my life. Its body was thick like a tree trunk, patterned with gold and black cheetah-like spots, and its jaws looked strong enough to crush steel. This monster's name? Reaper, the Tesla eel. Now, Tesla eels are no joke. These predators can grow nearly 7 feet long, and when they snap their jaws shut, it's game over for anything in reach. But here's the kicker. Reaper wasn't alone. While transferring him into a mini pond to measure his size, we spotted something else moving inside the crate. A tiny cleaner shrimp. And get this. Cleaner shrimp actually crawl into the mouths of eels to clean their teeth. Yes, you heard that right. These little shrimp basically act like a dentist, picking food and parasites off the eel's razor-sharp fangs. And the crazy part? The eel doesn't eat them because they know the shrimp are helping. That's like having a dentist who can literally walk inside your mouth without being bitten. Back to the eel. We needed to measure him, because if he was over 3 feet, he'd be way too big to keep in our pond. As we tried to stretch the tape near his body, the eel suddenly lunged toward us. My heart nearly jumped out of my chest. Dude, he almost got me! Finally, we got the measurement. 32 inches, just barely under 3 feet. We were lucky. If he was 4 inches longer, he'd be a shark killer. Still, this eel was a beast. The moment we released him into the pond, he swam straight toward our shark. And for a second, I thought it was about to be predator versus predator. Crate 2, the Silver Sword Box. Next up was a crate chained and locked shut. This was the Silver Sword Box. The note read, "Hi, my name is Arrow. I don't just swim. I kill with speed. I have impaled humans at full sprint with my needle-sharp body." Another warning said, "I have over 100 razor-sharp teeth. Beware of teeth." I punched in the code, unlocked the chains, and slowly opened the lid. Inside was the most heavy-duty fish bag I'd ever seen, and moving inside was an enormous needlefish. This wasn't a small one like we'd seen before. This was a monster, at least 4 feet long, shimmering silver like a blade. Needlefish are one of the most dangerous fish in the ocean. Why? Because they can launch themselves out of the water at speeds up to 60 miles per hour, spearing anything in their path, including humans. There are actual reports of needlefish impaling divers and fishermen. We named this beast Arrow. The only problem? Arrow looked exactly like shiny silver bait. And in our pond lived Barry, the barracuda, and Barry is famous for striking at anything shiny. If we put them together right now, Barry might eat Arrow alive, so we had to distract Barry. The plan was simple: feed him until he was stuffed. But there was one problem: we had no food. So, Jack ran down to the local bridge with a cast net, desperately trying to catch live bait fish. After dozens of throws, he finally caught some mullet, Barry's favorite snack. Back at the warehouse, we dropped them in. But to our shock, Barry ignored them completely. This was a disaster. If Barry didn't eat, releasing Arrow into the pond was a massive risk. But we were out of options. We gently lowered Arrow into the pond. My heart pounded as the needlefish darted through the water like a silver missile. Thankfully, Barry didn't strike. Not yet. Crate 3. The Mystic 6. Now it was time for the biggest crate yet. This one had a mysterious label. Mystic 6. It was so heavy we had to drive it to our freshwater pond using a forklift. The box was ratchet-strapped shut, and the note inside read, "We are the Mystic 6. Do not underestimate our worth. Each of us is valued between $1,000 and $2,000. My jaw dropped. That meant there could be over $12,000 worth of fish inside. We cut the straps and opened the box. Inside were 6 of the most beautiful koi I've ever seen in my life. These weren't just regular koi. They were show-size koi. Some with long flowing fins like butterflies, and others with stunning patterns of red, gold, and white. Each one was massive, 5 pounds or more. Together, they looked like living jewels swimming in liquid silver. The only problem? We had to add them into our predator pond. And that pond was home to bass, catfish, and Florida gar, all of which would see bright orange koi as an easy snack. We slowly released them, one by one. Every second felt like a countdown to disaster. But somehow, they survived. For now. Crate 4. The Golden Treasure. Box finally. We reached the moment we'd all been waiting for. The Golden Crate. This was the first time we'd ever received a box covered completely in gold. The note inside said, "Hi, my name is Nugget. Valued at $1,000. Danger, keep hands out. My teeth are sharp enough to take your finger clean off." I couldn't believe it. What could possibly be inside? We sliced open the bag and gasped. It was a giant golden pufferfish. I'd never seen anything like it before. A puffer valued at $1,000, shimmering like a nugget of treasure. But something was wrong. He looked skinny, weak, and pufferfish are no joke. Behind that cute face is one of the strongest bites in the ocean. Their beak-like teeth can crush crab shells, lobster claws, and yes, even human fingers. We dropped in an emerald crab to see if Nugget would eat. In an instant, Nugget clamped down, and the crunch echoed through the water like breaking glass. He was alive. He was dangerous. And he was ours. From Reaper the Tesla eel, to Arrow the needlefish, to the Mystic 6 koi worth over $12,000, to Nugget the golden puffer. This has to be the craziest unboxing I've ever done in my life. And the scary part? This is only the beginning, because the company just emailed me again. And next time, they want to send me something even more terrifying. The deep-sea mystery crates, and according to the note, these aren't just fish. These are creatures that have never been seen in captivity before. So if this video hits 50,000 likes, I'll risk everything to open those boxes. But until then, comment below which fish was your favorite and tell me, would you dare keep a sea monster as a pet?